Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I wanted to share with you some new additions to my prepping supply stockpile. There's so many different areas of prepping that we want to make sure we have the things we need. Everything from water, food, tools, shelter, first aid, safety. There's so many categories, and so it's great to have a wide variety of prepping supplies. Sometimes we get focused just on stockpiling food. We want to make sure that we can take care of all of the areas of our life, our safety, our well-being, and so that's what I've been concentrating on for this prepper stockpile. So yes, I did start with food. I ordered some Augustin Farms cans of foods from Amazon. They did have them in my local Walmart here in Alaska, but the prices were far less expensive on Amazon. Some of them were up to $10 less expensive on Amazon than at Walmart. And if you can save several dollars per package, that's going to go a long way towards helping buy other prepping supplies. First, I bought creamy stroganoff. Now this is one of the full meals that comes in packets that's already inside the can. You can see on the label it says there are 3 individual pouches of 4 servings per pouch. So when you open this can, it already has 3 Mylar bags sealed up pouches, so you don't have to start measuring the whole entire can. You can pull out one of the pouches, put the plastic lid back on, and you don't have to worry about the rest of it not being safe or long lasting for the full amount that's on the can. So I know I don't have a family of 12, so I don't want to have to measure and figure out how to use the 12 servings and store the rest of them when it's easy to take out one pouch and use it. So think of it like when you buy, say, the Mountain House pouches, that they're all sealed up. You can have multiples of them, and then that gives you choices, options of how to use it. You can open all and use them if you want to, but it isn't necessary. I also bought the Augustin Farms Fettuccine Alfredo. This is also one of the super cans that it has the packets inside. You can see on the label there are 4 individual pouches of 4 servings per pouch. So while the stroganoff had 12 servings, the fettuccine alfredo has 16 servings. So that's one of the things you need to pay attention to when you're comparing if you're getting the same amount of food, or how much is it price per serving, so that you can really compare and see where you're getting a bargain and if you're getting the amount of food that you need. So look at different variables besides just the price. So once again, you can open the can. There are 4 Mylar bags inside. You can take out 1, 2, 3, or even all 4 pouches, but it gives you the option for the amount of food that you want. So if you want to prepare these, you need to open the pouches, remove the oxygen absorbers, and then whisk it into 4 cups of boiling water. So if you needed 4 cups of boiling water for each packet, then you want to have a gallon of water just for this can. So plan on the water you're going to need, because this one's going to need a gallon of water to prepare all of the contents. The directions to prepare the creamy stroganoff are to boil 4 1/2 cups of water for each pouch, and then you want to whisk in the contents and let it simmer for 20 minutes. So if you want to figure out how much water you need for the entire can, just set aside a gallon and you'll have a little bit left over. You actually need 3 quarts plus 1 1/2 cups. So just pick up an extra gallon of water and put it aside with this, and you'll have the water to prepare it, plus a little bit left over. Next, I bought the Augustin Farms creamy potato soup. I like creamy potato soups. I also think they're versatile because you can add all kinds of other ingredients into them to jazz them up. There are even a few recipes on the back of this can of how you can switch it up and make it suit what you want for your meals. The creamy potato soup, when you open the can, it's bulk filled in the can. There are 25 servings, so if you want to make this, you can serve as many servings as you like, and you would measure it out. And then according to how many servings you use, that's how much water you would want. Once you open one of these bulk filled type cans from Augustin Farms, then you need to keep it tightly sealed and probably use it up within about a year. So it may not be as convenient to open these and use them when you only want a small amount, like it would be if you open the fettuccine alfredo or the creamy stroganoff, where it has individual packed meals that you can pull out a packet and use it. This one you need to measure it out and then seal it up well. Because I like to store foods like pasta in jars, I also store bulk foods like beans in jars. So what if I want to measure a half a pound of pasta or a pound of beans? I ordered a new little scale. I have an old school scale that I've had for decades, but I decided it's time to get one that's a little fancier. So I ordered this one also on Amazon, and it included the 2 batteries that pop right in the back. Now when you want to use it, well, how do I factor in how much the container is going to weigh when I want to weigh my food? Well, you hit the button, you turn it on, and then you let it hit 0. Then you put your container on and you hit tare, and it tells you how much the container weighs. Then you add your food, and then it measures just the food so that you have the measurement of just the food and it isn't spilling all over the place. You can have it in a container and keep it together, and so I think it's going to be an easy way to keep track of how much food do I have, how much do I want, and it'll be an easier way to serve it. That's one of the things that's been problematic for me is the pasta. I want to have a half a pound of pasta, so I'm trying to guesstimate and I don't really know. And so now I will know, and so I'll have the right amount. Next, I was concerned with safety. Now, because I'm in Alaska and the summer sun is coming back, it's light most of the time, but it's still dark for a few hours. Well, I have some lights outside on my home that just take a bulb and then they switch on and off. And I don't want to leave them on all day and all night, but I can't always remember to hit the switch off and on when it's dark. So on Amazon, I ordered the set of 2 bulbs, and they have a little red dot, and the dot is a light sensor. So you can just screw in the bulb and it senses when it's dark and when it's light. It will turn on at dusk and turn off at dawn. So I don't need to worry then. If it doesn't get dark until midnight and the sun comes up at 4 a.m., I'll still have the lights on without having to pay the electric bill for 24 hours a day. As living beings, we realize that what goes in must come out. When we eat, there's going to be waste. So we need to think of ways to deal with the waste in an emergency situation. Now, I've made videos because I'm Alaskan and I go hunting, camping, fishing, out to granny camp, and I live more of an outdoor, off-grid type lifestyle. So to me, having a variety of portable toilets is just part of my life. It's important. So I have portable toilets that are the luggable loo, that's a bucket with a snap-on seat. I have a portable toilet that folds all up and it can even go in the back of your car if you're traveling. I even have flushable portable toilets that require water, and one of those has been just a delight to have at granny camp now that my grandchildren are getting old enough to come out and they need a place to go because it's off-grid. There's no running water, there's no plumbing, there's no electricity. So putting up this portable outhouse really was a lifesaver to have it comfortable for the kids. But if I want to stay, say, in my home and I have an emergency, I can get out my luggable loo and line it with a tall kitchen bag. Well, then I thought it would be great to get some clumping litter. So I ordered some clumping litter. And guess what? You can even order this on Amazon. It comes free delivery. You don't have to lug it to the checkout, lug it to the car, lug it in the house. You just need to bring it in from the doorstep. So then to go with that, I ordered a heavy-duty kitty litter scooper. This one is metal. If you've ever had cats and then you scoop their litter box with those plastic ones, at the most inopportune moments, they break. So think about if you're using a luggable loo portable potty and you have some kitty litter in it, wouldn't you rather scoop it out, put it in a little bag, and dispose of even the human waste? So the kitty litter and the scooper are going to be stored away with my luggable loo portable toilet, along with a supply of tall kitchen drawstring bags. If you're wondering how to use a portable toilet, I've made videos about that too. I'll put a link to how to use the portable toilet in case it's something you want to know but not necessarily have to do. It's still important to know how to take care of business and not wait until it's an emergency situation and someone needs to go to the bathroom. You'll know what to do. So think about all the different areas of prepping. You can just go online and order stuff from Amazon, and that's probably one of my favorite ways to shop. I don't like getting in the car, driving to town, and walking around in this store trying to find things I want, and sometimes I am either just too shocked at how expensive it is, or the stores are too crowded, or I can't find what I want. And so it's just not that enjoyable to me to go shopping. I know lots of people love it, but I have never been a person who likes to go shopping. But I don't mind shopping on Amazon, and you don't have to get 25 things at once. You can order one thing today, something else next week. Just have an idea of what are the supplies that you want, what is the purpose of what you're prepping for, and then stock up on the things that are going to help make your life run as smoothly as possible. Prepping is lifestyle insurance. We want to have enough food to eat. We want to have the supplies that we can use the restroom safely. We also want to have some security and all kinds of other areas. And so that's what I've been doing, filling in the gaps with things that I think will help keep my life running smoothly, no matter what crazy things happen in my life. Leave us a comment if there's something that you think you would like to add that gives us an idea of something else to look for. I hope that you'll like, share, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.